Hey, Courtney.
Hey, Cindy, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
I wanted to thank you for letting me video this today. It's going on the TCF Sibs page, our new sibling page, and it's for National Sibling Day tomorrow. And before I forget, I just made a link on that page so that you can add a sibling frame. We've got remembering our siblings, and I think it's remembering my brother, remembering my sister, and remembering my sibling or remembering my siblings if you've lost more than one. And it's awesome. So you can go add that frame to your Facebook photo when we're done.
Ooh, I'm
All right.
excited.
So, yay! Real quick before we get started, how long have you been coming to national conferences?
I have been coming to national conferences since 2011, and I've only missed 1 year because it was in California, and I think that was a little far.
Yeah, that was far for me too.
Yeah, I was like, oh, all the way across the U.S., so.
Okay, so I'm going to start off with some questions for you, and you just answer them, and then we can post this for National Sibling Day tomorrow. So
Okay.
tell us how you learned about TCF.
All right, I learned about TCF through my mom, actually. So, the summer I lost my brother, I was in like a super kind of like bad place. My mom realized that, and I wouldn't go to counseling or anything like that. And so she's like, "Hey, will you come check out this group with me?" And I'm like, "No." so, so she lied to me and took me on a trip to the Mall of America. And the conference happened to be in, I think, Minneapolis, St. Paul. Yep, that year, 2011.
Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Minnesota. Yes, thank you. Minnesota. Thank you, not St. Paul. Minnesota. and she's like, yeah, we're going to Mall of America. And she told me halfway there, like, hey, I kind of lied to you, and we're going to this conference whether you like it or not. And to be honest, that's like the best lie she's ever told me.
That's awesome. That's
Yes.
awesome that it was a good lie.
Yeah, I'm like, thanks, Mom. Good lie.
Well, tell us about your sibling that died.
Okay, well, my brother was 18 whenever he died. His name was Colton, and it kind of rhymed because of Colton and Courtney. I like the rhyming. Uh, him and I used to do like everything together. He helped me learn how to like ride my bike and ride dirt bikes and other fun stuff like that. We did a lot of different stuff together. One of the stories my mom always tells me is, whenever I was born, they brought my brother in, like, meet your little sister. And my mom's like, hey, what do you want to name her? And my brother's like, Bench, because I'm going to sit on her. And it was great.
What was it he said?
He said Bench. He's like, because I'm going to sit on her.
I wonder if he called you Bench growing up.
Probably. I probably didn't realize it some of the time.
That's cute. That is cute.
Yeah.
How much older was he than you?
He was 6 years older than me.
Okay.
And I was 12 whenever he died.
Okay.
And
you're still there.
Okay, cool. I'm like, wait, where's that? No, I was 12 whenever he died, and we used to do a lot of different stuff together, like just fun stuff. Like, I remember one time we finished a whole pizza on our own whenever he was babysitting me, and play Uno and Barbies and Xbox. Pretty
awesome. That's awesome. All right. So siblings are often referred to as the forgotten mourners. And I know you've heard that at national conferences before, and we've talked about it a lot.
Yes.
Forgotten mourner statement relate to you?
It relates to me in a big way, actually. I remember at my brother's funeral where a lot of the people who came to my brother's funeral would say, hey, like, stay strong for your parents, like, be strong for them. And I feel like a lot of like a big reason why I was kind of like in a bad spot, like whenever my brother died, is kind of because of that. Like, I thought I had to be strong for my parents. Like, I kind of had to be, selfless and kind of, think of them and put them first all the time instead of myself. And sometimes, you have to put yourself, be like, hey, like I need help too, like I'm struggling too. I'm on the struggle bus, like I need time to grieve too. And that's huge. It was huge for me.
Absolutely. And he died when you were 12. And
Yeah.
I think you've probably figured out at one of your first national conferences that you didn't have to keep putting them first, did you?
Yeah, that was right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I feel like at my very first conference afterwards, it definitely opened my parents and I up to the discussion of, hey, like you can come to us whenever you need to. You don't have to like bottle it up. You can come to us. You can talk to us, and we can, help each other out and be together and
Good.
work together on it.
Good. What have you found helpful with TCF?
Ooh, helpful with TCF. So the first thing I had in mind was all the people that you get to meet. So everybody that I have met, like yourself, I love you guys. You guys are very open. Oh, I love you too. You guys are all very open and awesome and very helpful. And helpful in the way that listening, because whenever I first found you guys and got to be really good friends with you guys, I opened up a lot, like big time. I definitely found myself opening up a lot because I had all this, stuff on my mind, and I was all pent up different stuff going on, running through my mind. And it was nice to be able to still connect with people even after the conference, get everybody's number and be like, hey, see you next year, and coming back is great. Every year. It's awesome.
And
Yes.
mentioning
I feel
that,
like,
what's that?
and I feel like another thing too was the workshops. Definitely, I feel like two of the workshops I went to that really helped me out was Keith's panel by Siblings for Siblings. That explained a lot and helped me with, oh my gosh, realize I'm not the only person going through certain things. I'm not the only one, which was awesome. It made me feel like, oh my gosh, it was like a sigh of relief, kind of.
Right.
It was really nice. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And then, yeah, and Jordan's, what is that? How was your mother?
Yes.
Yes. And what is it? There's another one of his that's Suddenly Alone, because I'm the only child left now. I know some other kids might have other siblings left, but I'm the only one left now. But yes, those three helped me a lot. I know that.
Absolutely. I agree with you there completely.
Yeah.
And what would you like people to know about being a bereaved sibling?
Oh, it sucks. It's definitely not easy. It's something you gotta take day by day, week by week, and maybe for some people who are super early in the process, hour by hour, minute by minute. I mean, we all have those days where we're break down and need a minute, or like a wave sometime, and you're like, where'd that come from? I don't know, but here it is, and sometimes you need that time where you're like, hey, yeah. And I feel like another thing that people even people that don't know about what it feels like to be a bereaved sibling, I feel like they don't really know about oh yeah, they stand there and they talk about their nieces and nephews and stuff, and it's I'm not gonna get that. I'm happy for you, don't get me wrong, I'm happy for those people, but it's definitely hard to see that a lot of the time. It's oh hey, yeah. I'm happy, but I'm probably gonna go cry later, to be totally honest.
I understand. Yeah. I completely understand. And that leads me into my next question. The next question is, what continues to bring you back to the national and regional conferences? And I'll let you answer that one, because I think you have, in a way, and what you just said kind of leads into it. When you said you were going to get off of here and probably cry a little.
Yeah.
That in our homes, but we all know there's one safe place we can go one time a year. Where is that?
That is the Compassionate Friends Conference.
Yes.
To be honest, the sibling. So with my siblings, for sure. Because to be honest, all year I'm with my friends and stuff, yes, and they're great, but they don't understand. They don't totally understand, and that's okay because I have my own friend group that I see once a year. I'm trying to see more than once a year right now, but it's not happening. But I get to see them once a year for 4 or 5 days. Last year it was longer than that. Amen.
Yes.
But, right? Yeah. But yeah, no, there, because I know I can go and I can talk about anything and everything that I'm having issues with my parents, and whether they're being kind of crazy, or whether it's you know, or whether it's you know, just like having problems, you know, like missing my brother a lot too. Sometimes it's that.
And I think too, how you said your brother died in what year?
2007.
So Colton died in 2007.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been 11 years.
Yeah, 11. Yeah.
11 years.
Yep.
Right. Sorry, my phone just went off. But it's been 11 years, and it doesn't matter if it's been 11, if it's been 32, or if it's been 5. You know, it's a place that you can walk into, and that's where you feel like I'm not crazy anymore.
Oh yeah, exactly. And to be totally honest with you, besides not feeling like I'm not crazy, it's I feel like it's home to me. It really is. I feel like I can, you know, go and I can talk to people, and I can relate to them, and I don't feel like a total weirdo or you know. And
One more question, I'm gonna pop.
All right.
Sorry, one more question, I'm gonna pop on you. I'm gonna let that home phone ring. The answer machine will get it. Matter of fact, fix that. Hang on. There we go. So what about, you said that it feels like coming home when you go to these conferences. So one more quick question for you. How would you tell someone watching this video who's never been to a national conference, and that fear, that ultimate fear, because you know it's there when you go in and all these people are there, and you know we're all there for one common reason. How would you tell them to get over that fear and come join us?
Oh, I'd say come talk to me, because I want to talk to you. No, come talk to me and a bunch of other siblings, like well, Caitlin or Dylan, but they don't know what Caitlin or Dylan look like. But now you know I look like. You can come talk to me, right. or you.
No, they can find any of the siblings that have been before. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, we'll probably approach you 9 times out of 10 eventually, especially if you look new and you're like looking lost, like I don't know what I'm doing here. Yeah, because I remember that's how Caitlin and Dylan found me in Minnesota. They're like, "Oh, hey, you're new. What's your name?"
And that's how it starts. Hey, is this your first conference? It's exactly how it starts.
Exactly.
Courtney,
Yeah.
Thank you for taking the time to do this. I'm hoping to get this uploaded tonight on the TC Sibs page, so look for it. And
all right.
And I can't wait to see you.
I know. I love you too. I can't wait to see you guys. I'm so excited.
All right, stay on the line. We'll stop recording. Do what?
I'm doing my own workshop. Well, not my own workshop. I'm with Sarah, but I'm excited.
So what's the name of your workshop real quick before we stop recording?
The name of my workshop, mine and Sarah's workshop, we'll give Sarah credit. Love you, Sarah. Shout out to me and Sarah. The name of our workshop is Healing Through Connections. And I do not know what day it is.
You'll find that out. You'll find that out soon. I promise.
Okay, awesome. I'm so excited.
Hope
to see everybody there.
Yes, absolutely. Stay right there and we'll talk after I stop recording.
Okay.